Hello dear students of +1 medical and non-medical respected teachers. Today I am going to discuss Newton's law of gravitation and acceleration due to gravity, especially for +1 physics students. So what is Newton's law of gravitation? It states that every body in this universe attracts every other body. And this force of attraction is found to be directly proportional to product of the masses of the two bodies and inversely proportional to square of the distance between the two bodies. Inversely proportional to square of the distance between two bodies. And if we combine these two factors, F is directly proportional to m1 m2 upon r square. Or F is equal to G, capital G, m1 m2 upon r square, which is the required expression for gravitational force in accordance with Newton's law of gravitation, where capital G is a constant of proportionality and its value is 6.67 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square, and it is known as gravitational constant. It is a universal constant because its value is same for all types of bodies, whether they are planetary bodies or any two material bodies. That's why it is said to be universal constant. And the direction of this gravitational force is always directed towards each other along the line joining the two masses. So gravitational force experienced by body of mass m1 due to m2, known as F12 vector, and a gravitational force experienced by a body of mass m2 due to m1 is noted by F21 vector. So these two forces act along the line joining the two masses, and it is a force of attraction. Moreover, F12 mod is equal to F21 mod is equal to F. So magnitude of two forces remain the same for a given pair of bodies. So it means this force is a central force because it acts along the line joining the two masses towards the center of mass. And moreover, this force is mutual. Force exerted by a body of mass m2 on m1 is equal to force exerted by body of mass m1 on m2. So this force is mutual, this force is central, and this force obeys the law of Newton's law of third law of motion. It obeys the Newton's third law of motion. That is F12 is equal to minus F21. F12 is equal to minus F21. And moreover, it obeys the inverse square law because gravitational force is inversely proportional to square of the distance between the two masses. Now we can define gravitational constant. See, if m1 is equal to m2 is equal to 1 unit, say r is equal to 1 unit, then g will be equal to f. It means gravitational constant is defined as the gravitational force between two bodies of unit masses separated by a unit distance. Its value is 6.67 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. So this is all about Newton law of gravitation. So gravitational force, what are the characteristics of gravitational force? So gravitational force is mutual. Number 2, gravitational force is central force. Number 3, gravitational force obeys inverse square law. And number 4, gravitational force obeys Newton's third law of motion. Now, what is acceleration due to gravity? Now, gravity and gravitation. So, first of all, let us differentiate between gravitation and gravity. Both gravitation and gravity represent force. Force between two planetary bodies is called gravitation. Sorry, force between any two bodies. Suppose there are two bodies. If one of body is Earth, another any material body, then that force is known as gravity. And force between any two material bodies is known as gravitation. This is the difference between gravitation and gravity. So gravitation means force between any two material bodies. Gravity means when one of the body is Earth. So then force is known as gravity. Now what is acceleration due to gravity? Suppose this is our Earth having radius Kepler, mass Kepler, having center. Suppose a body of mass small m lying at P at distance small r from the center of Earth. Then weight of the body acting at P is given by mg, with which it is attracted towards center of Earth. Because weight of the body is nothing but force with which a body is attracted towards the center of Earth. So mg is the weight. So by Newton's law of gravitation, F is equal to g m capital M small m upon r square, and weight of body at r is equal to mg. So at this point both must be equal. So 2 is equal to 3. So mg is equal to gmm upon r square. Small m cancels. So g is equal to gm upon r square. This gives expression for acceleration due to gravity for a given planet, say Earth, at a distance small r. Because due to this mass of body and weight acting vertically downward towards center of Earth, when body is dropped from certain height, its velocity goes on increasing, and hence it acquires acceleration, and that acceleration is called acceleration due to gravity because it is due to gravity. So its value is 9.8 meter per second square in SI system and 980 centimeter per second square in CJ system at the surface of Earth. This is average value at the surface of Earth. It will vary as we go from away from Earth, and it will also vary as we go into the surface of Earth. So that we'll discuss in next video, variation of G with height and depth. This is general expression at the surface of Earth. So if small r is equal to capital R, just above surface of Earth, so G will be equal to gm upon capital R square. It means this the expression for acceleration to gravity for a given planet. So it means value of G will depend upon mass of planet and radius of the planet. That's why different planets will have different value of G. So G is directly proportional to mass of planet. More is the mass of planet, more is the value of G, and it also obeys inverse square law. More the radius of the planet, less is the value of G. So for a given mass, so value of G is different at different planets. So in the next video, I will discuss variation of G, that is acceleration to gravity, with height, with altitude, as well as with depth. This is all about Newton's law of gravitation. So dear students, ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੇਰਾ ਵੇ ਆਫ ਟੀਚਿੰਗ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਅੰਤ ਤੱਕ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਕਰੋ, ਔਰ ਵੱਧ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਦੋਸਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ, ਆਪਣੇ ਟੀਚਰਸ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿ ਕੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਚੈਨਲ ਨੂੰ ਸਬਸਕ੍ਰਾਈਬ ਕਰੋ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਮੈਂ A to Z ਫਿਜ਼ਿਕਸ ਦੀਆਂ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਕਲਾਸਿਸ 9 to 12 ਤਾਂ ਇਸ ਸਾਲ ਪਾਰ ਹੈ। ਨੈਕਸਟ ਈਅਰ ਤੋਂ ਮੈਂ BSc 1 2 3 ਦੀਆਂ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਵੀ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਅਪਲੋਡ ਕਰੂੰਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟਸ ਘਰ ਬੈਠੇ ਫਿਜ਼ਿਕਸ ਈਜ਼ੀ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਮਝ ਸਕਣ, ਸਿੱਖ ਸਕਣ। ਸੋ ਆਲ ਦਾ ਬੈਸਟ, ਬੀ ਹੈਪੀ, ਗੁੱਡ ਲੱਕ, ਸਰਬੱਤ ਦਾ ਭਲਾ।